I'm Alicia Bergeron, and this is...
I'm Ben. So we came to the bridge after searching for a couple of churches. We were coming from Columbia, South Carolina when I was stationed up at Fort Jackson, and we visited a couple of churches, and we had researched a couple of churches, and the bridge was one of the places Alicia had mentioned through the research of trying to find a church, but it was initially something we were a little tentative about because it was relatively new, so we weren't really sure about it. But when what got me to the bridge was I was driving home from South Carolina one night, and I was just praying about it. Where do we need to be? And felt that God told me the bridge anyway. And I mentioned it to Alicia, and she was like, yeah, let's go. We went and visited, and everybody was very welcoming, and just, confirmed what God had told me anyway, was, hey, this is where we need to be. As far as getting involved, that was something that was on our hearts. For me personally, visiting several churches, and even when we were in South Carolina, it was tough to get involved because having moved around so much, just really didn't want to make those good connections. And then knowing that I was going to be leaving eventually again, I was hesitant on it. But having moved down here and getting out of the military, it was just easy to want to jump in and get involved because we knew we were going to be here. So as far as getting involved, we filled out the connection cards and just sought out opportunities wherever they were.
Vacation Bible School is something that really I wanted to help out with. I think I can speak for both of us. That's really is one way that we got to know a lot of people, was whenever we really stepped out and said, hey, we want to do this.
It's just a great opportunity. Volunteering with the youth group, and that's awesome also. And the little events that the church puts on, just there's so many opportunities to help out, and help is always needed. But just answering the call of what God puts on your heart to do is just a very rewarding experience. And getting plugged in and getting connected really makes you feel at home and just really want to stay, and just being able to let God minister to you that way is so rewarding.
I think me and Ben can both attest to, we both really want to just help and serve our community through the church. It's definitely a way to grow closer to God and also the members of your church.
If you're not getting involved, and it's tougher to meet people. What helps build that relationship with people and makes people want to stay is getting involved, and it kind of takes you to put yourself out there and listening to what God's called you to be. And everybody has a place in the church. Sitting there, coming in on Sunday, leaving as soon as Robbie gets done with the prayer, is you're not going to meet people, and people kind of get turned off because they're not really involved. But it's a kind of a two-way street there that you got to step out, as well as other people come to you. One of the things that comes to mind is, not everybody's a pastor, not everybody's in a leadership position, not everybody's on the ministry team, but we all have gifts, and we all have a place to serve in the church and be an opportunity.
For even as the body is one and yet has many members, and all the members of the body, though they are many, are one body, so also is Christ.